Before understanding the Thorchain concept, I will try to explain what's the problem with current traditional cryptocurrency markets. There are some problem with the cryptocurrency exchange. Traditionally, cryptocurrency exchanges are centralized entities. Centralized cryptocurrency exchanges are trading platforms that functioning like traditional stock markets. It is owned and operated by an individual or company that maintains total control over all traders' transactions. Trusted third parties tend to act as custodians for users' funds, hold private keys to user wallets on different blockchains, and thus constitute the weakest link in the chain. This weakness exists both in terms of trust and security. Users have to trust centralized exchanges with their funds, and they have to trust the security measures put in place by those exchanges. The answer to this centralization issue is, of course, to build decentralized exchanges, controlled in a distributed manner by their users and assisted by built-in trust mechanisms. However, current decentralized exchanges perform very badly for a number of reasons. The one is interoperability. Moving assets from one blockchain to another is hard. Different blockchains work in different ways, and bridges between them need to consider differences in latency, finality, and asset modeling. At the same time, these exchanges must maintain the principles of decentralization and create trust across blockchain boundaries. For these reasons, the decentralized effort from community building Thorchain from the ground up, defining a protocol-level solution for a global payment and liquidity network. But what is Thorchain, Rune? Thorchain is a decentralized liquidity network (DLN), which enables assets on almost any blockchain to be swapped across liquidity pools. Liquidity is provided by stakers who earn fees on otherwise product assets, and traders arbitrage and balance pools to correct market prices. The network is secured using validators signing threshold signatures. Think of Thorchain like Uniswap for all chains. Now let's move towards the history of Thorchain. Thorchain was conceptualized at a Binance Dexathon, which was hosted locally in Australia. With its Genesis testnet deployed in September 2018, development continued throughout Q4 2018 and early 2019, facilitated by a seed round, pre-sale, and an initial DEX offering, IDO, 3 rounds of funding that raised a modest $1.6 million in total. The different team members have been working together over the last 3 to 4 years on various projects, gaining much experience. All Thorchain team members know each other from multiple different projects and their mission to solve the liquidity issues that modern centralized exchanges face. The Thorchain mainnet is scheduled for launch after multi-chain chaosnet has hit the upper limit of its dollar cap and is secure with BEP2, BTC and ERC20 support from day one of mainnet, with Rune currently operating as a BEP2 asset on Binance Chain. But why Binance Chain? Binance Chain is one of the most compelling ecosystems to build with because of its strong leadership, cutting-edge technology, and highly engaged community. Additionally, Thorchain and Binance Chain share a common codebase, being both powered by Cosmos with Tendermint consensus. This makes them both compatible, being able to be connected via Thorchain's bridging protocol, as well as potentially the IBC protocol being currently built by the Cosmos community. By launching on Binance Chain as a BEP2 token, Thorchain has an opportunity to achieve wide distribution prior to its mainnet launch, build common tooling, and enhance the benefits to the ecosystem. Is Thorchain token, Rune? And what are the main benefits of Rune coins? Rune is the native token within Thorchain's platform. At the present time, Rune token is working on the BEP2 standard on Binance Chain. Rune is the settlement currency on the network, allowing cross-chain swaps to take place. As Rune is the native currency of the blockchain and is required to be paid in gas and pays out fees to validators for securing the network, and stakers, and finally, Rune forms the security of the network since validators have to bond twice as much Rune as staked in liquidity pools. Now let's move toward what makes Thorchain different from their competitors. You can think of Thorchain as a cross-chain Uniswap. You will be able to stake your assets that are native to their chain, for example BTC, ETH, XMR, and gain fees on them. Additionally, Thorchain has improved upon the staking formula and has removed the impermanent loss that happens in liquidity pools. This has been done through a slippage-based fee model. Lastly, users will also be incentivized by gaining block rewards for staking their assets. For more information, visit thorchain.org. Thank you and have a nice day.